Morning, guys. Denver here with Legacy Land Pros, and thought I'd take you along for a day in the life. Had a full day of quotes, helping out on a couple projects to alleviate some stress for the guys. This morning I'm on my way to BNI, Business Networking International, our local Salem Connection chapter. And I'm gonna represent for Legacy at BNI and then go about my day. So come along. Hey guys, so this is BNI, Business Networking International. This is the local Salem chapter, and it kind of works like a chamber of commerce, but it's a little bit more tighter knit, a little bit more structured to the meetings. We meet every Thursday at 7:30 a.m. and we have a little bit of open networking time, and then there's a structure to the meeting, which you'll see. We all get up and tell what we're looking for this week in a lead or a sale, and then once a week, one person a week does a weekly presentation, 10-minute presentation, tells a little bit more about them and what they do and stuff. There's all kinds of trades represented here. There's roofers, there's construction guys, there is property managers, there's garage door guys, there's commercial roofers, there's mechanics, there's a lawyer, there's a financial advisor, there's insurance guys. So it's like it's a really cool group to get together with every week and pass referrals. This local chapter alone has passed over $1 million worth of referrals in the last few months. So it's pretty cool to be a part of this. We've gotten a lot of business. We've been able to give a lot of business to other people and just get to know people more locally as well. So it's just a great opportunity to get more connected in our community and to serve more people. Okay, just left BNI. It was a good meeting. And now we're heading back to the shop. I'm gonna actually get out of my truck and go jump in a dump truck and grab a scoop of topsoil. We had a truck make a rut at one of our properties, and so we're gonna go fix it for the customer. So, long time customer, no big deal. Just, stuff happens, but I tell my guys all the time, you're not judged by your mistakes, you're judged by how you fix your mistakes. We fix our mistakes. So, we're gonna take care of that, help the guys out. It's the week before Memorial Day here, so we are absolutely slammed with work. Probably gonna have to work a Saturday. We don't usually work Saturdays, try to get the guys off with their families, but we're gonna have to work Saturday because we have Monday off. Gotta get all these mulch jobs done. We've been hammered with rain, man. Last 2 days, the guys got off early, so guys actually started early this morning. Lawn crews came in at 6:30. We're out the door before 7. And they have a big long list. So we have 6 mowing crews going wide open today, 2 landscape crews, and our FERT tech is out treating lawns. So it's a busy day, and I'm just trying to alleviate a little bit of the stress here and there in between running sales appointments. So we're gonna grab a dump truck, get the topsoil loaded, go out and spread that topsoil, and then we're gonna be doing sales appointments all day. So here we go. So guys, something we did here recently to try to help the morning rollout go smoothly. A lot of guys like to go to Circle K or whatever their favorite morning stop is and grab breakfast sandwiches, lunch for the day, energy drinks, Gatorade, water, all that kind of stuff. So we're like, hey, we want to make this faster. We don't want to make any stops in the day. We want to get in our trucks and go right to the job. So, but we also care about your hydration and want you to be well fed and stuff like that. So we're like, hey, let's make it easier for everybody so that we get out the door, get our jobs done, be able to get home earlier, get back to our families, as well as still be able to eat. So we purchased a bunch of drinks, water, this is a freezer full of ice. We have a special deal worked out with our local sub shop. Shout out to Horst Sandwich Company. Every couple times a week, Mark picks up a bunch of subs. They're all marked in here, 1 meat, 2 meat, 3 meat subs. And we've got breakfast sandwiches, so everything they need. And we're getting a separate fridge for that. Have everything marked in there with the date they were purchased, so we only keep them a week, rotate them. And our cash app's right here. We also have a cash box here. We have a company Venmo as well. So the guys can purchase all this stuff at cost. so it's cheaper than the gas station or going to a restaurant somewhere. And we're just helping our guys be able to have affordable food and to get it quick and to be able to get our work done. So just something we did to kind of speed up the process. We're getting low on beach vibes. I must be buying them out. Yeah. Okay, well, we drew the short straw. We did not get the dump truck. That's okay. A little miscommunication. We got the OG. This is our backup truck. This is my original company truck. Kind of sentimental. Bought it for 2,500 bucks like 5 years ago, I think. Only God knows how many miles is on it. We've replaced the dash at least once, maybe twice. So the mileage isn't accurate, but it still runs. Original engine and transmission. We've swapped out the leaf springs because we loaded it so heavy they broke. No, I think it has another broken leaf spring. Swapped out the bed because it rusted out. Had countless sets of tires on it, but it's been a good truck really for over the years and not putting a lot of money into it. It's a backup truck for us now, but it's kind of sentimental. This was our main mowing truck for many years, up until last year actually. Had a mowing route last year. So loaded some topsoil up in this thing, threw the blower and rake and shovel in there, and we're gonna go spread some topsoil. So here we go. Okay, we're just pulling up here, our first stop of the day. Lady wants some shrubs trimmed. We do a full service on her neighbor across the street. We mow, we do the mulch, we trim her bushes, and she loves how we do them, and she wants her bushes to match. So we're gonna see if we can make that dream come true. Here we go. So just basically a quote on getting these bushes trimmed back.
Yeah, the bushes, and there's a vine growing up. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Oh, we can tear that down for you. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can tear it down for you. Best thing to do is rip it down, so we can pull it down when we're trimming the bushes. So. Okay, I'm gonna get a quote pulled together to you, and then you said you didn't have email?
No.
Okay, I'll just call you when I have it pulled together for you.
Okay.
And go over it, and then I can, if you wanna proceed, I can stop by in person and give you the quote, so.
Yeah.
Okay, it's nice to meet you. I'll do a walk around, take a couple pictures, and I'll be out of here.
Okay.
So we're gonna do the best we can to trim them up. That was a quick, easy stop. Now off to Parks Garden Center, local garden center here. We need to get some Kentucky bluegrass seed for this yard repair. And normally we keep straw bales in stock at our yard, but we are completely out right now. We have been hammering the seeding projects. So got to get a couple bales of straw, a little bit of Kentucky bluegrass grass seed. I already have some fertilizer. So that's the last two ingredients. We'll get this yard repair done and then on to the next quote. Here we go. We're gonna go say hi to the crew real quick. Well, we were driving past and saw the mowing crew, so I thought I'd stop and say hi. Like I said before, we've been dealing with some wet weather, but honestly, we're doing pretty good. Looking nice. There's Drake. He's a little camera shy. He's one of our crew leads. Does a great job. Been cutting grass for years. How are the new multi-force is running for you?
I love it.
So the multi-force that blew an engine just got back, and I guess they had a recall on the shroud. Makes the engine blow faster or something, I don't know. And they actually put a bigger engine on it for free. So Rich just dropped it off to Mike, to Nate and Mike, and they said it's screaming. So yeah, no more
that V-Ride.
No more V-Ride 1.
Yeah, that thing's a perfect trainer mower.
Yeah, if you can make straight lines on the V-Ride Run, you can make straight lines on anything. So yeah, so
especially that one.
Nope. So cool. Appreciate you, man. See ya. So I thought I'd just show you guys real quick. This is like our perfect company setup. We've got a couple older trucks we're cycling through and making the best of, you know, older trucks, but this is what we're moving towards, our business in a box concept, just consistency with the equipment. So instead of having like 3 different styles of trucks, 3 different styles of trailers, etc., we have one truck we're going for, one trailer, one mower setup, etc. So Drake's using the Toro Multi-Force, the new generation with the 34.5 horsepower Kawasaki fuel injected. That's our go-to mower. We're able to plow snow with it in the winter and use it 12 months out of the year. We don't have to plow with all of our mowers. We cut more grass than we plow sidewalks, so we supplement with the right standards. These have been good mowers for us. Just bulletproof mowers. This thing has quite a few hours on it. It says, we've got almost 1,800 hours on this one, so it's had a hard life, but it's still plugging away. We'll keep it for a long time yet to come. But here's our enclosed trailer setup. This allows us not to have to load and unload every morning. Also keeps our equipment out of the weather. We put wheel chocks in there so that we don't have to strap our mowers down. Between the emergency brake and the wheel chocks, they stay in one place. We try to keep everything the guys need. Obviously, they're blowers. All of our maintenance crews do bed maintenance as well. We offer that to our clients. And so the guys keep their sprayer in here. We have a 25-gallon extra tank of water to keep those guys have enough water for their sprayer, Roundup, some miscellaneous tools, toe straps, because this time of year people get mowers stuck, so we got toe straps to pull everything out, trash can, just brake, just some miscellaneous stuff. And these are pretty cool. So to clean the decks out, these things pop into the multi-forces and they're able to lift the deck up and then pop a pin in for safety, and they can clean their decks out with this. So that's a pretty cool tool that they can use, keep their deck clean. So 8.5 by 16 enclosed trailer, 7-foot ceiling, so the guys aren't banging their head on stuff. They've worked really good for us. Just simple 3,500 pound axles and brakes on all 4 tires, LED lights everywhere. I hate incandescent bulbs. They're always going out, so we try to do LEDs on everything. And then this is our standard fleet truck, extended cab, long bed. Works really good for us. You can get a good big Salter in here in the wintertime, plow out front. And we also run the progressive bump stops, and they allow, they replace the factory bump stops, and they're kind of like airbags, but you don't have to worry about airing them up. And they allow us to put a lot of weight in the bed with the Salter in the wintertime and not overload the suspension. So just simple modification. We do strobe lights on them, and that's pretty much it. Gas engines are cheaper, less maintenance, get a little worse fuel economy, but we don't have to worry about all the emissions and things. So this is the ideal setup. This is what we're moving towards. This allows us to run multiple guys if we need to on our larger like condo crews and stuff, and then also just a 2-man crew if necessary. So a little bit of room in the back, but not instead of having a regular cab and only being able to cram 3 guys in. Nobody wants to ride 10 hours a day crammed into a bench seat. So let's try to make the employment experience best as possible. This is crazy. We just left the lawn site, and here's our Fert Tech down the street. So I gotta shout him out. Mark, he's our lawn ops manager. He's actually in the process of training 2 licensed Fert Techs under him. So next year he'll be able to be in more of an ops manager position for the fertilizer. So we've got 2 guys. They passed 1 out of the 2 tests they have to take. So they passed the other test, and they'll be going through an apprenticeship process with him. So, but yeah, this is our Fert setup. He's out treating lawns today. So I kind of show you what we have set up here. This is our Fert trailer. So again, we have the wheel chocks in here. It just makes it easy for pulling in and safely storing. Have a shelf up there for all of our chemicals and things. And then we have 2 65-gallon tanks. These are all gravity fed, so we don't have to worry about pumps going bad or anything. We can fill these up in the morning at our shop, and this allows him to be able to go the whole day without having to come back to the shop and get more water. So we've got an inverter in here to charge the battery on his battery-powered hand sprayer, all the necessary flags and fertilizer and gloves and everything it takes to get the job done right. So it's all self-contained, so if you get stuck in a rainstorm, we're not getting fertilizer wet. We have plenty of water on board. We have a strap or a hook for pretty much everything, and it's a billboard going down the road. Looks professional. Yeah, excited to see this division grow in the company with the 2 new licensed Fert Techs. We'll be really pushing this next year. So if you need your yard fertilized, give us a call. We've got a 6-step process, second to none. Okay. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. What's your schedule like on Tuesday of next week? Finally cards. I should get a sponsorship for this, but we use Finally credit cards for all of our business transactions. The software links directly to QuickBooks, and every time you swipe it, it sends you a text and asks what it was for. Send a photo for it. It's gonna send a photo of a receipt, and it's gonna ask what it's for. Put a memo in there, and then we can automatically match these two QuickBooks transactions. So just a really easy way to stay organized and not, you know, be digging through trucks for receipts that we bought stuff 5 months ago, things like that. So. We've had so much rain this year. So many people get stuck. Man hours have been over on some properties because of double and triple cutting things. Overall, though, the guys are doing really well with it. Morale's up. Rich, our mechanic, has been keeping the equipment top notch. If something breaks, the guys are getting it usually next day, getting it back next day. Been able to plug through, and we've been able to pretty much get all of our properties done every week. So this week's gonna be a challenge, but I think we can still do it. We have 5 full-time mowing crews, and we're running a 6th crew today, and they're putting in a long day. So it should be able to just about get caught back up. It looks like we'll be able to mow tomorrow. Looks like we'll have a little bit of chance to mow on Saturday too, and get everything looking good for Memorial Day. Kentucky bluegrass as requested by the customer. Here we go, let's plant it. Hey, it's Denver with Legacy Land Pros, exclamation point. I am headed your way and will be there right around 11 a.m. period. Does that still work for you, question mark? I got you some Kentucky bluegrass and some starter fertilizer and a little bit of straw we'll put over it. Perfect. You'll just wanna, I mean, we're getting a lot of rain, but if it does dry up, you wanna keep some water on it.
Right.
So, yep. This is some premium topsoil. It's got compost and sand in it, so it'll grow some good grass for you. Yeah, so we're out here fixing this topsoil and seed here. This is HOA. We actually plow this road. Goes on back down there and then plow this cul-de-sac. And we always do sod repairs in the early spring when we go to plow, and somehow this one got missed. So guy's super cool. No issues, he wasn't upset or anything, but we don't want to get to a point where they are upset. So we're out here fixing it for him. I'm gonna rake it all out. He wanted Kentucky bluegrass to match his grass in there. I went over watering instructions with him. He's super cool by that. So we're gonna seed it down and fertilize it, and a little bit of straw to keep the moisture in, and he'll be good to go. I'm sure everybody has a different opinion on this. If you comment in the comments below what you would do differently. Rule number 1, read the instructions before you start a job. I'm not big on the instructions. I'm just big on tearing into something and figuring it out. It has pros and cons to my personality. Never admit fault, always blame other people. That's like leadership 101. Admitting fault is weakness. That's satire for those of you that are serious-minded and don't understand sarcasm. A little pro tip, when you're doing patchwork, you're not gonna use the whole bale. Well, first of all, pro tip is actually have a pocket knife. You can ask my guys, I never remember to carry my pocket knife. But I'm gonna leave the strings on, so when I'm done with whatever's left, I can just tie it back together. It doesn't go everywhere. A lot of guys wanna go too light or too heavy. It's kind of an art. You want full coverage so it holds the moisture in, keeps the birds away from the seed. But you don't want to put like a mound of straw in there, because common misconception with homeowners is that once the grass grows up, you need to rake that straw out of there. It's like the worst thing you could ever do for a lawn, is that baby grass is just rooted and you're gonna rake the grass right out with the straw. So you want to put enough down that you're covering it and sealing it in to hold the moisture so the seed will germinate. But you also don't want to have too much to where when you go to mow the lawn, you have to rake it out, because that's bad for the new grass. Another pro tip is to make sure the straw bales you're getting are properly chopped. If they're not chopped really good, this one's chopped really nicely, it's laying flat. If they're not chopped really good, or they have a bunch of junk in them, it'll be lumpy and all that kind of stuff. This is chopped really nice. This was definitely cut to spread like I'm doing now. So I know there's different ways to seed straw. If you disagree with me, comment below. Let's start a discussion. Make sure there's a nice even coverage, and then one of our core values is pursuing excellence in everything we do. So not just gonna leave it like this, rake some of the excess out of the established lawn, and then we're gonna take our leaf blower and dust this road off really nicely, make it look nice and finished. It's supposed to get a little rain tomorrow, so it should mat it down really nice. Couple weeks should have some growth in here. Leaving my last stop here in Boardman, so I'm running a couple minutes behind. GPS is 11:43. Is that okay with you?
Oh yeah, that's fine. You can take your time. I'm still on a call, which I can have on my earpiece while you're here.
Okay. I'll make it quick for you.
No, we're good. Yeah, that's works. Good to go.
Sounds good. We'll see you in a little bit.
My landscaping that's in the front, on the side, like I would like to try to get the shrubs out that I don't want.
Okay.
And then obviously I need to kind of scrape down around the foundation. So I mean this house has been there for I don't know, it's built in the 60s.
Gotcha. So the landscaping's kind of built up on the foundation, needs cut down some. First off, this front bed is going to be completely removed. Dig it out, topsoil, seed straw. 2 crabapple trees on either side of the driveway gone. That tree gone, dogwood gone, other crabapple tree gone. We are going to keep the Japanese maple on the end. Everything else plant-wise in the front, gone. So these old gold mops, barberries. We are going to clean the beds up, replant some trees. It's a new AI feature. This is company cam. We use this for all of our stuff. Check this out. I just did a walkthrough. Just created all of this for me. So I'm not sick or what? Plants, all that. Just listen to me. Was this AI helpful? Yeah, I'll give it a 5 out of 5. Shout out to Company Cam. We need a sponsorship. So our process is now we're gonna go back. We're gonna do a quote for this guy. Send that out tomorrow. He's gonna review the quote. If he likes what he sees, he's gonna accept the quote. We take a deposit. We're gonna do a nice little design for him. We're gonna get him to sign off on the design. If he wants to do some edits, that's fine with us. And then once we both agree on what he wants done, do a nice 3D design for him, showing him where the lighting's gonna be, where all the plants are gonna be, etc. Then we're gonna get him on a schedule. And on coming out there and giving you an estimate, that's free. And then we can go from there, see what you need.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Just selling jobs right and left. That's what I do. Well, there you go. There's a day in my life. Quotes, helping out the crew, etc. I still got one more quote to go do, but that's it for today.